What's going on, guys? It's Shaun or Mustang 09 with a new car review for you today. Today I'm in my buddy Shaun's car, conveniently named. However, he spells it the wrong way. But nevertheless, he has a really cool car and he let me get behind the wheel of it, and I'm pretty excited. It is a 2012 Mitsubishi Evo X GSR. He's done a few things to it and we'll get into that a little later into the review. But for now, we're on the highway and we're having some fun. So let's drop it down a gear. You may have heard him, he said rapid. He wants me to get it all the way into the RPM range. Shaun's Evo is pretty much far from stock at this point. He has a Stage 3 Cobb tune on it. Consisting in the Stage 3 Cobb is turbo back exhaust, short ram intake, and a Stage 3 tune which goes through the access port tuner that is on his windshield. So through the access port, it's pretty awesome. It's got this live screen on it where you can view all different temperatures, your boost, your wideband, your intake air temperature, your duty cycle, and it also shows your MAF. So it's got quite a bit of options throughout the screen, which is pretty awesome. So it keeps you into what your car is doing. You know what your car is doing at all times, and if you ever got into trouble, you could look over and easily access that and see that. Plugs right into your OBD2 port, so it gives you a live feed the whole time you're in the vehicle. Now that Shaun's got all of his exhaust on the car and it's exiting the car fine, through the turbo you need a good intercooler, and so he had the factory intercooler, which he upgraded to an AMS 3.5-inch intercooler. What that's going to do is it's going to drop the air temperatures 30 degrees, so that's quite a bit, and the cooler temperature coming through a car is exactly what you want. More air, more fuel is more power, and that's exactly what we have going on in this Evo. Along with the intercooler and the exhaust mods, he's also added an aftermarket blow-off valve, and it's an APS twin vent, and that thing absolutely screams. I think we'll be able to hear it here in just a second as I merge onto the freeway. Yeah, that feels good. There's something about a turbo car that when the boost hits and you let off the throttle and it goes through the blow-off valve, that brings you this smile you just can't get any other way. And the feel of it, the sounds of it, everything, it just goes through all of your senses. Shaun hasn't had the chance to dyno tune it yet, but similar setups are putting it down around 350 wheel horsepower and 330, 320 torque. So it's pretty amazing when you can have all of that, and it's not just going to two wheels. It's not going to the front or the rear. It's all four wheels. And speaking of that, this car is equipped with a feature known as SAWC, which is the Super Advanced Wheel Control System. And when you go into the information system into the car, it shows you your 4 points of the wheels where your torque's going through and how it's putting that power down to the ground. And just to be able to see that and visualize how your car is working is pretty sweet. I think that's a mod that you can go into and get in there with a computer and suggest how it should do it in an aftermarket sense when you tune the car. The Evo is a very sporty car. From the factory, he has these leather Recaro seats, and I have to say, I'm a bigger guy. I'm okay with admitting that at this point. And it's kind of tight on my waist, so if they offered them in a wide version, I think I could fit just fine. Where I currently sit, it's a little bit squished, but if you're a skinnier fellow like Shaun is, you really fit in the seat well, and it holds you down. And that's exactly what you would want with a car that's all-wheel drive that you're probably going to wrap around a track. Thumbs up. Oh, does he want to race?
Drop it on him. Go down to fourth. Go to fourth. Just go.
I had the owner's permission. But now that you have all that go, you're going to need a little bit of whoa. And Mitsubishi obviously knocked it out of the park with that by throwing Brimbos on all four corners. They are 4-piston Brimbos, and they stop the car, they slow it down amazingly. It doesn't feel forced, nothing feels out of control, and it just feels like the Brimbos do their job. As many of you know, Evos, they're rally cars. They are meant to be beat on, they're meant to be taken off road. However, when you buy one from a dealership and you pay the sticker price that they ask on these things, you don't want to beat it up too much. But if you ever got in the mood and you wanted to drive this thing on different kinds of terrain, Mitsubishi has you covered. There's a few different traction options you can have just by the flip of a switch. You can switch from your tarmac, which is your asphalt, your concrete roads, which is your highways. You can switch it all over to gravel, so when you want to take it on the dirt and go a little while and hoon on off-road surface, you can do that. And also, if it snows. Texas, it doesn't snow too much, but when it does, and you do have that snow feature, you're the king of the road. While all the other Texans are slipping and sliding around, you know you can get from point A to point B just fine, and you're gonna get there in style because you're in an Evo, and it's a sick looking car. So that's a really cool thing that Mitsubishi has in the vehicles. Shaun and I are buddies, so we have met at the track and we've ended up running against each other, and it's been some good runs. This car at the track has put down a 13 flat, so not too shabby by any means. Shaun's future mods, I think he's going to be able to go quite a bit faster than that. But a really cool feature that comes stock on these Evos is a stage 2 launch control. Now how that works is when you're stopped at a dead stop, you push the clutch all the way in, you're going to put it over into first, and then you're just going to hammer down the gas. And you're going to hammer it down for a second or two, and you'll hear it go pop, 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 let off that clutch, and then you're set free. You're out of the hole quick, and with all-wheel drive, you're just gone. And you just grip and rip. Shaun has tastefully modded his car, and with the current power settings you have, the stock clutch really isn't what you want. So he's upgraded that to a competition stage 4 clutch, and I have to say, it's different. Spells it a little. Oh.
You died.
The blow-off valve, everything just makes it. Oh. We got. It's pretty stiff, and I think once you get it though, you remember it, it's kind of a muscle memory thing, but getting used to it is something totally new. And the reason why he has this clutch is it's capable of holding so much more horsepower, and his future plans are to do an ETS turbo kit upgrade, so it's going to be a single scroll turbo, and it's going to be capable of upwards of 700 horsepower. Shaun's future goals is to get around 500, then start building the block up and making it more supportive of all the boost and the extra power that it'll be capable of. He doesn't want to wrap it too far and just grenade the motor. That's a lot of money to throw away, so he's going to do it right and build as he goes. So every mod has its purpose, and it's only going to support the next mod. So it's really good that he's doing that, and it's building a solid, sturdy car for the future. Alrighty guys, that's going to do it for my review of my buddy Shaun's 2012 Evo 10 GSR. If you have any questions about the car or his future mods or what's currently done to the vehicle, make sure to leave a comment down below. I will answer it to the best of my abilities, and if I can't, I will reach out to Shaun and make sure he comes over and answers it for you guys. As always, thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, let me know by clicking the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you go ahead and do that right now and hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. And we will see you guys in the next vlog, review, whatever we have coming up next. Make sure you stick around and hit that subscribe button. We'll see you guys later, and as always, take it easy.
That clutch is killing you.
Dude, I feel like I'm beating your car up. I feel so bad.
Don't worry about it, man. I don't smoke clutch, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to avoid.